G'day everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Pierre and this is Simple Home Brew. Guess what? I've decided what I'm going to put on my ceiling in my shed. I'll show you what I'm doing. Ow, hurts my ears. As you guys know, I have insulation, this stuff, and it's falling down. And I really wanted to fix this up and make the ceiling nice like the walls. So what I'm going to do today is put some of this on. Nice little grains through the actual wood itself. I thought I'd grab this because it's nice and cheap. And it's only a garden shed basically. Someone drove over it, so there's tire prints on some of this, but it's really got nice grain through it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mount this in and I'm going to oil it. So I'm going to make it stand out with the grains. And if it turns out well, I'm going to do the walls as well. So hopefully it'll make my shed tidier. Okay, let's get started, shall we? So what I'm planning to do today is move things around. So these battens here were part of that. So they're over here, and now I've taken them off, and I'm going to swap them over and have them so they're flush with this part. So basically, put a screw at the end here, run it right through to it, and that will hold that in place. So just here, this one here is hanging down below that line here. So I want to bring that flush with this so that when I do put the sheets on, it's all nice and flush. So I had to remove the fan and my pulley. I don't have to remove the lights. So all I need to do now is just take these battens off, or these things off, and turn them over the way I want them to be. So that's a bit of time. And of course this is falling down. As you can see, this is the glue I used. It was liquid nails, and she let go. Liquid nails is not good for this system. Anyway, once I've done that, I'll get back to you and show you what else I have to do. So far so good. I've managed to put a little bit of a brace in the roof here, just to hold the boards in place, just using some pine. So basically I've just screwed them into place. And they're held in by screws, no glue. Basically I don't want glue because I want to be able to pull it apart without a mess, like if I have to. Okay, next part, the board. Actually, no, I've got to finish screwing it down. Okay. So that's it, that's my first sheet placed. Pretty rough job on the screws. I did it all by sight, but that's what you do. So the whole ceiling is going to be sealed with this. Remember, it's only a shed, it's not a big deal that it's not straight. So yeah, the whole shed's out of whack anyway. So putting these up is always going to be out of whack. But it'll look alright. Whew. Well, I don't know if you can tell by looking at me, but it's stinking hot. I tried to do this in the morning and the sun's come out and it's about 35 degrees now. So I'm done. I'm going to stop for today. I'm going to get back to it next in another couple of days. So far I've got the one up. I now need to put more framework up to bolt on the rest of it. So we'll be back soon. See ya. Well, I'm back at it. Today's another day and I'm going to finish this job today. Anyway, what I'm going to show you today is how I actually cut this material. I'm about to fall over. Basically, I'll turn you around. Is I have this line that I've drawn, and instead of using a saw, I've just been using a blade, which works absolutely nicely. This is a 3-ply board, so you got grains running in 2 different directions. And with that, I will grab my knife. Yeah. So just my King Chrome Stanley knife. I've had this for a little while now. I will just cut a slit or groove, just score it, sorry, right along that line, cut in the grains of the wood, basically against the grains. So that side's done, so now all I have to do is flip this board over do the other side. Ow. I'll just mark it with a pencil while I'm waiting. You can see this, someone drove on it. I don't know how they missed it, but it was on the lawn. They decided to park on the lawn and drive right over the top of it. Anyway, so I'm going to do exactly the same thing on this one. Now this line should be opposite to the one I just did. So they're right opposite each other. So what I should be able to do now is lift. Dog ball got in the way. Now I've got a footprint on it. So that's how I have to cut my ply. Got a nice little clean cut right down the centre. Now that is the first step. Now I have to frame up the ceiling or the roof and make sure that it can stay up there without falling down. So that's the step I've got to do now. Well, I'm happy to say that concludes the installation of the shed ceiling or the roof. I've done a pretty bad job of it. Check out the gap there. You guys don't need to see that though. Made a mistake over here, but overall, when I put some oil on it, it's going to look great. So I hope you like this video, guys. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, thanks for being part of it. I know it was a delayed video. It couldn't be helped, I'm sorry. But there are more to come. Cheers guys, thanks for watching. See you later.